If you guys want to see how to make this really cool T-Rex sign, stay tuned. So guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to try my best to walk you through a Cricut tutorial. I'm going to be making a cake topper for my son's birthday, and I'm going to be using my Cricut, and I just thought I would simply walk you guys through that. And if you hear my son in the background, that's because he is currently in the living room watching Paw Patrol, and I'm going to try to do this, and I'm sorry for the lighting and at a weird angle, but like I said, I am going to try to talk you through it. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is open your Cricut Design Space on your computer, obviously, and then you're going to hit your text, and I want this to say T-Rex on it. So I'm going to punch in T-Rex because I'm doing a dinosaur themed birthday for him. Therefore, it's going to be T-Rex, and he's going to be 2, so T-Rex. And then I want to come over here and pick the font that I want to use. And to find your fonts, you know, you go into System, and you just look for a font that you want to use. And I think I'm going to do, I don't know, let me see which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use this one. Let's see. How do I like this? Yes, I'm going to use, no, I'm not really a big fan of that one either. There's so many, I have so many different fonts, and if you'd be interested in me doing a video on where I get my fonts, just let me know, and I can do that. But most of my fonts come off defont.com, and I'm going to go up and use, I'm going to put in Dino, because I think I have an actual dinosaur. I do. So I'm going to use this Dino Cake demo. And it's going to look like this. And I'm just going to pull it out and make it bigger. And then I am going to go into my images and go to filter and to upload, and I'm going to find my T-Rex image that I am wanting to use, which is going to be this one, and I'm going to click it and hit insert. And if y'all be interested in me doing a tutorial on how to upload your own images, just let me know. But I'm sure if you have a Cricut, you know how to do that. Alright, so I'm just going to come over here onto the side, and I'm going to hit ungroup so that I get my letters all in movable, so I can move each letter. So now I just want to bring it over to where all of my letters touch. So my image is one image. So I'm going to do something like this. And I'm just going to play around with the design and find something that I like. Make a design that I like. And just make sure that it all touches and stuff. Kind of like this. And once I have my words like I like, on my letters, and they're all touching as you can see, I'm going to come over here to the bottom and hit weld. And then once this is welded, I do believe I'm just going to take my T-Rex and make him a little bit bigger, and I'm going to weld. I'm going to put him in like this. So I'm going to attach my T-Rex to my T-Rex wording, like so. And I even think I'm going to come on the end and put another one. So I'm just going to duplicate it and then flip him and put him on this end. Maybe a little lower, like this. Now that I have my design, I'm going to weld all of it together so that my other two T-Rexes are in with my T-Rex wording, and I'm just going to come up here and make it the size that I want it to be. So I think I'm going to go with the width of 5 inches, maybe 5.5. Just do it just a tad bit bigger. And I think I'm going to make my height 2. And so when that's done, I am going to be using this blue cardstock that I bought at Walmart. And I have a piece of white also that is from Walmart. It comes in a pack. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this because I want to be able to have these in my blue. So I'm going to turn them blue. And then I'm going to duplicate it again to make a white one that's kind of go in the middle, just to make my piece a little bit thicker. So this is going to be white. So this piece is going to be, when you get your actual pieces cut out, this is going to be on top of your white, so it makes it thicker. But this you want to be on the back side of this white one, so you're going to want to flip your image so that you have a back side to these. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I get to that, what I'm talking about. You'll see why I flipped this. Now that I have my design, I'm just going to come over here to make it. And it's going to bring me to my two mats. And I'm going to go to my blue one first. And I'm going to switch it to a 8x5 11 because that's the side letter of my cardstock. And then I'm going to load it onto my mat and cut it. And I'm going to put it onto my mat and then I will be right back. So obviously I'm just going to turn my Cricut on. And I'm going to open it, and it's already connected to my computer. So now while that is turning on, I am going to come over here and I'm going to continue. And it's going to obviously find my Cricut and see it is set on vinyl. So I'm going to want to come over here to my dial and just turn it to cardstock. And I'm actually going to put it on Cardstock Plus, which is this dial right here, because I found that it cuts this cardstock better on this setting. So then I'm just going to take my mat that is already got my blue paper on it, and I'm just going to load it in to my Cricut. I'm just going to load it and hit that. And it's going to take it and... Let me tell finished, I'm just going to hit this to unload my Cricut, obviously, and you see that it did cut this out. So now I'm just going to take this blue piece of paper and I am going to pull it up very carefully and weed this out. Just going to very carefully pull this cardstock up off to the mat, and then I'm going to weed it out real quick. And then I'm just going to very carefully take it off. Being careful, try not to detach them. There's that one. And that piece. So now you can see I have the two blue done, and now I'm going to load and cut the white one as well. So now guys, you can see I have this one that is my blue one that's cut out. I'm going to stick this white one on top of this, and then I'm going to take this one that we flipped. I told you I would show you why we flipped it. You see I flipped this one. We are just going to turn it and glue it on that like so, and it will make a thick, really cute cake topper. So when you go to glue these, you just really want to take your time and be careful, because you want them to be like, you know, lined up, and be careful because they are delicate. And a lot of the time, hot glue works really good for this, but I'm out of hot glue. So we're just going to use this glue stick that I have. And I'm sorry if you can hear my kids' toys. And you're just going to take this white one and put down on top of here really carefully. As so. Trying to line it up the best I can. Like this. Like this. Like this. And then I'm just going to take this one, flip it, and put it on here. Glue it on top. That way you see the blue, which is this color, on the front and back. Or glue stick. And then I flipped it, as I said I would. And I'm just putting this other blue one right on top of this white. Like so. Just like this. And there you have it, guys. You can just stick this on a skewer with some little bit of hot glue, and there is your really simple cake topper. So guys, I didn't have a cake or actually like a skewer. I had a chopstick that I just stuck it on a little bit of glue and stuck it in these flowers that my little boy picked for me, my little toddler, and just thought I would show it what it looks like. This is what it would look like on a skewer, but it would be in a cake, but I just thought I'd stick it in these flowers just so you could see. I'm sorry about my drink. These are really good. You get them at Walmart. They're clear, sparkling water. But anyway, y'all weren't here for that. Just thought I would show y'all what it looks like. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and stick around for more videos. Alright, bye, guys.